What's up, guys? I'm Laura from Reading in Bed. Today is December 5th. Yes, so we are going to talk about story number 4 in the Advent calendar real quick, and then we will reveal story number 5. So there's the calendar. So story number 4 was called Counseling by Lisa Bird Wilson. I was unable to read any of this to Henry yesterday because it was not appropriate. You remember how sometimes these stories are not appropriate. This is definitely one of them. I really liked the story though, and it worked out really nicely. I read this over lunch. I was at the Royal Alberta Museum, the brand new one that just opened. I was having some bison. Oh, don't take them all out, hun.
Don't worry, they're in the same order.
I was having some bison chili and bannock, which was excellent, by the way, if you get a chance to visit their cafe. So very prairie kind of a lunch, and Lisa Bird Wilson is a prairie kind of an author. I believe she lives in Saskatoon. It doesn't say, it says Saskatchewan. But I got the sense that this story took place in a small prairie city.
Mommy, can you please help me get these back?
Well, that's why I asked you not to take them out. Yes, we'll do that afterwards. Anyways, this is a really good story about unhealthy relationships, I guess you could say. Really enjoyed this one. And we're gonna, okay, we'll deal with this after. For now, let's look at number 5. It feels, oh, don't move the camera, hun. It feels like a thick one. What do you think about the cover?
Stars!
Stars?
And it's my bow.
Uh-oh. Can you open it for me then? Remember, they're sealed. So if you just kind of crack it. Yeah, that's right.
Brute force.
Okay. Yes, brute force has been applied. And now we'll see what's inside. Okay, this is Sunflowers by Brian Washington. Who are you, Brian Washington? Brian Washington lives in Houston. His first book, Lot, is forthcoming from Riverhead Books. Okay, so, honey, that's not helpful. Okay, so do you want me to read you the first little bit?
Okay!
All right. So this is Sunflowers. Martinez said nothing in country was as hard as El Paso. He came up around the gangs, plaguing both ends of the city. But his uncle was some sort of sheriff, and this was why he'd enlisted. To escape the anxiety of influence, and rent, and child support, and also for the GI Bill. I told him he was full of... bad word.
S-word?
S-word. Full of S-word. Alright guys, well, I'll be reading this sometime tomorrow, and then we will come back. Maybe with Benjamin, maybe with Henry, or maybe just me. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya!